presidente.
Pagbabago.
Sawa-sawa na ako sa mga politiko. Bola lang ng bola, wala naman aksyon! Duterte na!
Watch Rock de Avance, which took place on April 30, 2016 at BGC with over 30,000 people.
Mga kapwa ko Pilipino, the only reason really why I'm here is simply because I love my country. Matanda na po ako. I don't need the honor. I have enough accolades in my life to make me happy until I die. Help me realize my dream, because it is always glory to God and glory to the country. Maraming salamat.
Part 1, October 30, 8 to 10 p.m. and Part 2, October 31, 7 to 9 p.m. Rock de Avance is an RJ Digi TV exclusive. Don't miss out. You are watching the multi-awarded Radio Bandido TV on Channel 224 Sky Cable and TV Plus boxes. Simulcast on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. Informing, advising, and entertaining the Filipinos and OFWs around the world. Streaming live on www.facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. or on YouTube, channel RJAM News. To all Teleradio Bandido viewers and listeners, you can now watch Teleradio Bandido on our new YouTube channel, RJAM News. Hit the subscribe button and like the video. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified when a new video gets uploaded. Don't miss out on our dynamite lineup. Litrato Philippines, hosted by Mike Francisco and Michelle Encarnacion, showcases a variety of wonderful, uplifting beauty queens from all over the world, Philippine tourism, culture, and lifestyle, and issues being faced in our country. Catch them Monday to Friday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and YouTube channel RJAM News.
Ayan, magandang hapon po sa lahat ng nanonood ng Litrato Philippines at araw po ng Huwebes, no? October 28. Ako, konting kembot na lang at Nobyembre na. Ayan, no? At sa lahat po nanonood at kumakain po, no? Enjoy po your lunch. And doon po sa mga nakakain na, tawag dito, ayan, manatili po tayo sa ating panonood dahil may mga makakasama po tayong magagandang queens for today, no? Sama dyan yung Miss Earth Zambia at Miss Earth Cambodia at of course, no? Ang Miss Earth India, no? Yeah. At itong tatlong to ay makakasama natin later on. And for the meantime, no, let's update. And but before we update our people for COVID-19 update yesterday, I would like to invite everyone to watch Litrato Philippines. You can watch us by Sky Cable Channel 224 and all TV boxes and DTT boxes nationwide. At tawag dito, no, mapapanood nyo rin po kami sa aming social media account, facebook.com/DZRJ10am at ang aming YouTube channel, RJAM News. At syempre, meron din po tayo sa aming talapahitan, DZRJ10am. Mapapakinggan nyo po kami dyan live. At din naman po sa mga malalayang lugar, pwede naman po kayo mag-download ng Radio Garden app. At after that, no, mag-search lang po yan ng station sa paligid nyo. And then, search DZRJ10am. At mapapakinggan nyo kami, simulcast po yan, sabay-sabay. No? At sa mga naghanap ng replay, meron po kami dyan sa YouTube at sa Facebook, FB page ng DZRJ10am at Litrato Philippines. Ayan, at ngayong araw, before we start our update for COVID-19, maybe ano muna natin, papasukin muna natin report natin kasama nga si Sir Dan Torbeles. Sir Dan, magandang tanghali sa'yo.
Magandang tanghali, Kamike.
Oo, pakilaksan brother at hindi kita masyado marinig. Go ahead.
Pinapitan ng Court of Appeal ang petisyon ng isang abogado na komisyon sa mga city ordinansa ng lungsod na ng Mandaluyong kaugnay sa pinagbabawal sa pag-aangkas sa motorsiklo sa dalawang petisyon o 27 na hinang desisyon ng Court of Appeal na itinitigan ng nasabing petisyon naman ni Attorney Dino De Leon. Ito ay diniklara ng Court of Appeal na unconstitutional ang mga city ordinansa ng Mandaluyong, ang pagbabawal sa mga angkas sa motorsiklo sa mga or single motor na mayroon kaugnay na mga pinatutupad ng lungsod na ito ng Mandaluyong ang nasabing city ordinansa number 550 series of 2014 at 595 series of 2015 at City Ordinance number 694 series of 2018 na mas kilalang motor riders in tandem ordinance na nakasaad sa desisyon ng oppressive at arbitrary ang mga ordinansa ng local government unit ng Mandaluyong ayon pa ng Court of Appeal. Wala naman anya itong datos na sinasabi na magpatunay na ang mga riding ay na magkangkas ay mga kriminal or lalaki ay nilabag ang nasabing mga ordinansa ng Equal Protection Law na sinasaad ng Constitution na nagkakaroon na lang ito ng diskriminasyon o kasarian sa mga gumagamit na nasabing motorsiklo mula naman sa komisyon ng abogado mula sa Mandaluyong Regional Trial Court on July 2020. Itong naturang ordinansa ng local government. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Ng Mandaluyong makaraan na mahuli naman itong abogado sa lungsod na ng Mandaluyong na siya ay nakaangkas na sa motor noong March 2019. Sa kanyang naging petisyon sa Mandaluyong Regional Trial Court, kanyang argumento ito ay dinismiss dahil sa kawalaan naman ito ng merito. Yan ang aking pag-uulat buat para sa Stallion de Saleria. Ako man si Dan Torbeles, supporting lag sa Disajeten, ang Teleradyo Bandido TV.
Ayan, maraming salamat Sir Dan at ingat ka palagi. Ayan naman, no? At ayan, nandiyan na yung ating mga guests. But before we start our guests for today, I would like to update our people, no, here in the Philippines for COVID-19 update, no? For those people who are listening, ito po ang ating data as of yesterday, 4 p.m., October 27. Additional 3,218 COVID-19 cases was added recently here in the Philippines. And the total of number who are cured or healed is 6,660. And the number of additional deaths as of yesterday is 271. The total COVID-19 cases in the Philippines rounds up to 2,768,849. And the number of cured is 2,676,349. And the current active cases as of now is 50,152. And still, no, it's plenty of numbers. So I hope, no, or people should take care of themselves, especially who are going out, roaming around here in Manila or other places here in the Philippines. You should wear face mask and face shield. At the same time, kindly practice social distancing and disinfect yourself when you're going back to your houses. Anyway, let's introduce our guest for today. No, we have three beautiful ladies, and let's start with I think Miss India. Ayan. Let's introduce Miss India. Um, I'm just waiting for her profile. Sorry. Ayan. Anyway, here's it. Um, she is believed that integrity, perseverance, and hard work is true secret to success, and that helped her represent her country internationally in hockey and state in football. She is also a certified uh, Bharatanatyam and belly dancer. I don't know what is Bharatanatyam. We will ask later. When her father had two life-threatening surgeries, she decided to work to support her family and managed to set her own pharmaceutical company. Congratulations. You are very empowered women. And confidence and loyalty best describe Rashmi aspires to reach beyond the stars. Let's welcome our Miss Earth India 2021, no other than Rashmi Madhuri. Ayan. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes, you did. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, you're very empowered woman because you
Thank
own
you.
a pharmaceutical company in your country. Just like the other Miss Earth last year who owned a solar company. Am I right?
Yes, that's right. Miss
Yes.
Earth India last year had a
Oo. Your national director is good on choosing a Miss Earth candidate. They are all rich. Anyway, can I ask what's happening in India? I do know, no, there was a COVID-19 cases and variant came from India as well. And definitely all people what I've seen on a video, I don't know if it's true, there's something whipping those people who go out, no, by the police, no. I don't know if they are police or just I mean they are volunteer people who tend to protect those and those borders, no, within the cities, no. So can you explain what's happening now in India in terms of COVID-19? Are they open right now? Is everybody can come in India or visitors are welcome? And one thing, no, I heard from Norway and Sweden, they are not wearing face masks. Can I ask also in your country if you are still allowed to wear face masks in your country? Go ahead, Rashmi.
Okay. With regards to COVID-19, there has been a lot of restricted movement initially around, when the COVID started with the first wave and the second wave. Now, because we had a lot of restrictions, and thankfully, even though we have a major population, it is very easy to spread. And
Mm-mm.
thankfully, because we had those restrictions, we could control it a little bit somewhere. And for that, those restrictions, I am grateful that the government imposed them. Currently, the situation is so that in a few states, we still have restricted movements where the COVID-19 virus is still very virulent. However, because we have a lot of us vaccinated, most of us are free to move everywhere around because it is getting back to the usual routine that we had. The restaurants or any places that you go out in the state, like where I am in right now in Karnataka, most of the things closes by 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the evening to make sure there's
Mm-hmm.
not a lot of movement. Apart from that, we are all still working from home, wearing masks, making sure everything around us is all sanitized.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother is also, one of the doctors who's helping with COVID-19 patients. I have half my family who are doctors who are helping. So I do get to see how the patients are recovering, how we are able to treat better as well at the moment. So I think all of that has made a huge impact. And I really wish and see, wait to see a day where everything goes back to exactly how it was before. Hopefully, those days will come soon. And thank you so
Mm.
much for having me. I wanted to say this earlier on as well. I
Yeah.
love being
Well,
on your show. Thank you.
I'm very thankful also to know you well because you're very beautiful, and I'm so
Thank
glad that you own a pharmaceutical company. It will help more people during the time of pandemic. No, they can buy medicine, and I hope your medicine are the prices are reachable. No, I mean they are cheap, and then people can buy as well. No, how is it? How's your business during the pandemic? I think it's good.
So initially, we only started this with supplying to doctors. I
Mm-hmm.
specifically manufacture skincare, hair care, and diabetes care products.
Mm-hmm.
And these are all plant-based products, so there are no chemicals or any such processed materials, harmful chemicals as well, that's added. So during the pandemic, we did take a little bit of hit because we weren't able to source the raw materials because of restriction in movement. However,
Mm-hmm.
now that things are back, slightly growing up, it has been very easy, and yes, they are very economical because we intended to manufacture to those people who are not able to afford high-end products or medicines. So we are hoping to release very COVID related, for example, vitamin C tablets, that helps boost immunity and immunity boosting and modulating products as well really soon. It's currently in research, so hopefully we get those as well very soon.
Ayun, no, oo. At we're very thankful, no, that you are doing good also, no, and your country as well, no, by uh, reaching and opening, no, your country right now with other people, and at the same time with your people as well, no, so that they can enjoy life just like in the previous years, and they trying to go back in normal. How about the kids? No, are they are going to the school face to face, or still they are in I mean online?
It is online so far. Everybody is learning online. Just the major, just I do know that one or two medical colleges have opened up,
Mm-hmm.
but the kids in school are still doing everything online as of now.
Online, yes. So because for their safety, because vaccine are not yet available for them, and
Yeah.
is still under trial. No, actually, the U.S. made a trials on a particular brand, initiating a vaccine for ages 5 to 11 years old, if I'm not mistaken, or 6 to 11 years old. But the 12 years old to 17 years old are already started, no, worldwide with the permission of World Health Organization, and of course, no, together with my country, we already starting vaccinating kids, teens, no, I am not considered them kids, but they already teens, no, 12 to 17 years old, to go back, no, in their normal way and go back to the school as well, no. Oh, that's what the government plans to do, no, since the Metro Manila, or the NCR, National Capital Region, are already most of the people are already vaccinated, no. That is why we're opening it up here in Metro Manila, but definitely we're still have a protocols in order to to protect for against the infection, no, I mean something like that, because COVID-19, we do our best, no, in order to combat COVID-19, but the problem is COVID-19 is evolving on its own, no. That is why even we do discover another medicine, and then the the COVID will evolve in another way to combat the previous medicine that we made. Oh, that was the problem of the, like you, the pharmaceutical company, and also researchers and scientists as well. No, when making some drugs for against COVID-19 or the vaccine itself. Anyway, can we introduce the other guest? I don't know who is it. I think it's. I think they already complete. Yes, that's good to hear. Um, okay, let's go to the another guest. Hold on, Miss India. I'll go back to you with another question. So far, we will start introducing this one. Is also my favorite, no? Um, she is 22 years old and a police officer, no? In Zambia Police Service and stationed at Makeni Police Station in Lusaka, in capital city of Zambia. She is very passionate about modeling. Becoming Miss Earth Zambia 2021 was really changed her life. No, in sense that she become more responsible of taking care of our environment and making sure that we preserve it for future. She learned so much and been motivated in doing so much more for Mother Nature by sensitizing the educating people about environment and climate change and wildlife preservation. She loved dancing in her free time and spending time with her family and friends. As Miss Earth Zambia, she will make sure she leave this place better than she found it. Let's introduce our police officer and the Miss Earthqueen of Zambia, no other than Chi Chilekwa Kalunga. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Very right.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Wow, thank you very much. I'm so cool. Well, maybe it's very difficult to sometimes to read some names from other country, but I doing my best, especially the Russian name. It's so very difficult to read, but I sometimes I go to the translator and listen. How do I pronounce it properly? That's what I do, no, in order to come up with you and to make you happy as well and impress that I can read your name perfectly, something like that. I hope the last one should I will did well because her name is very difficult also. Anyway, let's ask Zambia first, Miss Zambia, or how do I call you? Your nickname.
My nickname?
Your people, your friends, how do they call you in short name?
Chichi or Chile.
Chile, yeah. Let's we call it Chile. Chile, yeah. Can we ask what's happening in Zambia right now? Like, Miss India shared to us what's happening after the COVID-19. Is it open now and the people are going back to normal? Like I said, Norway and Sweden, like interview last few days ago, they saying they are not allowed to wear face masks anymore. So we will just want to ask in Zambia if they do the same. At the same time, are the kids are going back to the school and your business are open right now? I mean, the businesses are open right now in your country. Can you tell us more about that, Chile?
Thank you so much, Mr. Francisco. Well, regarding to COVID-19 cases in my country, they've really reduced. Thank God. Like the number has really gone down. But then, in terms of following the COVID-19 measures, people are still wearing face masks for protection. We're still sanitizing and keeping social distance because we cannot say that the country is very much free. I can say where the kids are going to school, like the online classes, online learning has come to an end. The universities, like big universities, are open. People are now at physical classes rather than online. What I can say is that people have really taken up the COVID-19 very seriously when it comes to vaccination. A lot of people have been vaccinated so that we preserve life. A lot of people are taking precautionary measures in order to save lives again. So, when I talk about Zambia, people are very much concerned about the COVID-19 pandemic. So they've taken keen interest in making sure that they follow the guidelines and they wear their mask, they sanitize their hands. If you don't have the hand-based sanitizer, you just make sure that you wash your hands regularly. And then I'm very much proud with our government for supplying the people in my country with the vaccine, which is
Mm-hmm.
very, very important. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can I ask, you're a policeman and you're also one of the part during the pandemic who are implementing peace and order and also avoiding people to get, being go out or roaming around during pandemic times. Is it hard for you as a policeman, police women, as your duty as responsibility as police women I've been tasked to ask people not to go out or to maintain peace and order as well, and also no to avoid contacting them in COVID-19. Is it hard for you as a police woman during that time?
Well, what I can say is that my job is very challenging. So you need to know your ground. You need to stand your ground in order to achieve, in order to make sure that there is law and order in the country. I hold a very big responsibility being a police officer in the Zambia Police Service, which means that I need to know what I'm doing and I need to know that I'm following the measures that have been put by the government in order to achieve all these things. So when we talk about combating people's gathering, I
Mm-hmm.
can say it's very challenging
Mm-hmm.
because the people that we have in my country are people who understood how serious this pandemic was. So immediately they put a halt to businesses closing down, gatherings,
Mm-hmm.
uh, to small gatherings. It wasn't very challenging for me to go out there and educate people so that they know in which way they can best deal with the pandemic. So I believe that as a police officer, there are so many challenges that we face, but we are trained in order to know how best we can go about things and how best we can handle the people who are around us. So when we had a stop to these big gatherings, we used to go for patrols, patrolling the areas around us, so that we make sure and we maintain the regulations that has been put by the government. So during our patrols, you find there are small gatherings. Since they had put a number to from 1 to 50, you just make sure that those people are wearing the face mask correctly.
Mm-hmm.
They'll keep social distance and they're also sanitizing or washing their hands on a regular basis. So
Mm-hmm.
these are the things we used to do as a Zambia police service. And I can say that we did our very, very best. It was a job well done for my fellow police officers out there. Congratulations. We managed to go about the situation and we managed to achieve our goal at the end of the day. So it was challenging, but then at
Mm-hmm.
the same we achieved what was put in place of us.
Wow, congratulations on that. No? But as a woman, no, is it hard for you to convince them or to follow you, no, when you're saying, stop that, go back to your houses, don't go out, something like that. Are they listening to your orders or your protocols that you are saying that it is not good to go out? I mean, you will be penalized or something like that.
There was a period in time when they had put a penalty fee for people who were not following the COVID-19 measures. Or if you're found not wearing a mask, you were going to be charged a certain amount. So because people did not want to pay that amount, people started following the COVID-19 procedures. I wouldn't say
Protocols, yes.
yes, I wouldn't say it's so hard for us to command the people out there. You know,
Mm,
people are so different. So you need to know the right approach when you're approaching certain people because people react differently. So
mm,
when it comes to my duty in terms of commanding the people of commanding the people so that they get to do what they're required to do. I think it's
Yeah.
in a very
Mm.
nice so that you give them a better understanding to a reason why you're doing that.
Yeah.
So,
Congratulate.
so that time, that was when we were commanding the people, educating them on why we're doing that so that they get a better understanding. It's best to educate someone other than just harshly going to them and commanding them about things that they don't really understand. So
Yeah.
we had to educate them. We had to go through each and every step so that they get a better understanding. Even when they're doing something, they know this is for my own good, this is for my own country's good, this is for my children's goodness. So let me do this. Let me
Mm.
do what I'm required to do. So those
Yes.
are the used the Zambia Police Service, and yeah.
I agree with you and congratulating you for being that, no? And that's why I was thinking I don't know how you will be angry with us when we're not following protocols or not wearing face mask. Or you will shout on us, hey, something like that. But I know, no, you're a model, and I know you are stupidness to do that. No, sometimes I was thinking as a beauty queen and as a policeman, how do you do that to be as a queen with police mind, something like that. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go to the other guest. That, like I said, no, I hope I can read it well. Our next guest is from Cambodia. Um, let's introduce her. She is 28 years old. With I think well, I will not give her measurement anymore because some guys are drooling around when they said body measurement. So I will not mention that. She's a career education host, model, actress, and entrepreneur. No? Yeah. Having been to many different school and workplaces, allow her to better herself in many spectrum in life as a student and as an employee. Sorry, my my camera is moving because my puppy's taking control of my stand. Oh, they are plenty. Oo. And then each course she take, each work she do, and each competition she join do not only enable to absorb knowledge and skill but also introduce her to many different people. Ayan, oo. Ayan, no? At let's introduce our guest for Cambodia, Miss Dam Sophie Cindy. Did I pronounce it well? Did I?
Hello.
Hello. How do I call you?
Yeah.
Dam or who's Cindy? I know I saw your Zoom name is Cindy. Who's that?
Yes.
Are you Cindy?
Yeah, I am
So
Cindy.
your other name is Sophie. That's right, Sophie. Sophie. Sophia.
Sorry.
I mean your full name is
My full name
uh,
is Dam Sopet Cindy.
yeah.
Yes.
Super. Okay. Anyway, can we ask about sorry, about the camera because it's moving because of my three puppies taking the three legs of the of my camera. I mean the stand, no? They are biting each leg of it. Ayan. And can we ask what's happening in Cambodia? Like India's share with us and also Zambia regarding COVID-19. Can we know the status of COVID-19 in your country right now? Are they open? And then everybody go back to normal? And just like I'm asking with them, since they saying they are still required to wear face masks, can we ask in your country? Because Norway
Yes.
and Sweden are not asking a face mask anymore. No, can
Yes.
we ask in Cambodia is face mask still required when you go out in your house? Go ahead, Cindy.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Meg, right?
Mike. Nah, my name is
Yeah,
Mike.
Mike,
Now,
yeah.
for you to know,
Yeah.
my name is Mike. So not no, because MYK is Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first, I would like to, yeah, thank you and for having me today for your interview. And today I have a meeting with you and especially with my sister. Yeah, two
Yeah,
country.
thank you.
Really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
from
Zambia.
and yeah, India
Yeah,
and
Zambia.
Bangor.
Police
Yeah,
officer
Zambia.
from Zambia
Yeah.
and a pharmaceutical entrepreneur from India. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a full
Yeah,
house here.
yeah, they are so beautiful, and I really happy, and I'm so excited to hear in front of all of you. Yeah, especially for a Philippine fan. Yeah,
You have a
you
Philippine
can.
friend from Philippines. Who is that?
Yeah, I want to say something with a Philippine language,
Yeah,
like
go ahead. I love to hear
ma
that. Ma,
mabuha,
Mabuhay.
mabuhay. Yeah,
I thought you will say me mahal kita.
mahal kita. Oh,
Oh,
what does
do
mean?
you know that? Do you know that word?
No, I don't know.
Um,
Just tell me.
Mahal kita means I love you.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's great.
You said
Mahal kita.
I thought you will say mahal kita.
Yeah.
Yung pala you said
Mr. Mai,
mabuhay.
mahal kita.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, can we ask what's happening in Cambodia right now so
Yeah,
that
sure.
Miss India and Zambia will know also, no? I mean, if they are willing to go travel in Cambodia, so they will know the status if they open or not, or maybe
Yeah,
they
sure.
will know the protocol so that they can prepare everything when they travel in Cambodia. Go ahead, Miss Cambodia.
Yeah, the situation in this in Cambodia, yeah, we have not yet open in public, not yet, but just some restaurants, some coffee shop, and some school just start
Mhm.
open and plan to open. We just wait for the government allowed to open in the public.
Yeah.
But just like now, we can go out. We can just must wear or face shield. Yes,
Yes. Mhm.
yeah, and we have to bring the alcohol. Yeah,
Alcohol, the disinfectant.
yeah,
Yeah.
alcohol. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
not
alcohol.
alcohol.
Yes,
Not
alcohol.
alcohol.
Yeah.
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 So,
That. Mm-mm. So that's it. That those
so
are the
in this
protocols you
situation,
have.
in this
No?
in this time, for me, I want to message and all my people, yeah, my Cambodian people, please to get all vaccine, all those in vaccine, because
Mm-hmm.
vaccination, yeah.
Yeah, vaccination.
So,
Already, most of your people are already vaccinated in your country.
yeah, most of all get
Wow, no.
at least
Actually,
85%.
mm-mm. Actually, no. You look like Filipina also, no. But
Oh, really?
yeah, but twist up sometimes like Vietnamese or because of your maybe I would
Ah.
say a chinky eye, something like that.
Oh, really? Thank you so much.
Because when you laugh, you have a chinky eye. Is it
My
something like
eye?
this? Something like that.
Yes, just a little
Yeah.
bit small. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit small when you laugh. No? Anyway, here's my question to all of you. But first, since you are the one who is speaking right now, can I ask the environmental issue that Cambodia is facing right now? Can you tell us so that the other queens should know, no, what's happening in Cambodia when it terms in environmental situation? Do you have any environmental issues that's happening right now in Cambodia? Can you tell us more?
Yeah. I mind to have my translator because I think my English speaking is not
Yes,
good.
it's okay.
So yes.
You
So
can use your translator.
Yeah, I might have my
It's
translator for here.
her
Yeah.
name is Pak. Yes, how do I?
Yes, my boyfriend. His name is Pak Samnang. Yes.
Pak Samnang. I thought
Yes.
it was Samyang, no? The spiciest noodles. Samyang.
Yeah.
That is Pak Samnang. Okay, go ahead,
Yeah.
Pak. Can you translate it to Miss Dam, no, so that she will know my question. In her country, in Cambodia, what are the environmental issue that facing Cambodia right now?
Hello.
Do you hear?
Yes,
Do
go
you hear
ahead.
him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I hear him.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for giving me a chance, Mr. Mike. So I will translate your words for Miss Cindy then.
I think he can speak a little louder so that she can be
Come here.
heard, no? And the television.
Come close. Come closer.
Can come close. Or maybe
Yeah.
he must tone up his voice, I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Come here.
Yes, you can come here a little. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I am Prasanna. I am her best friend, and today I'm going to be her translator then.
Yes,
Yes.
go ahead, sir.
My voice is loud enough.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
So asking about the environmental issues in Cambodia right now.
Yes, yes.
What she wants to talk about is the flooding issues in Cambodia.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's happened at the moment because it is almost the end of the rainy season.
Rainy season.
And yes, and normally it happens almost every year in many parts of Cambodia, even in the city center.
Mhm.
But not right in the city center. In the city, in Phnom Penh city, but in different districts. It happens almost every year, and right now some of the houses has been flooded, and the authorities have to evacuate the people. That's the main environmental issue that they are facing right now. And
yeah.
we as the community also give some helping hands. We give them the clothes and a little bit of food and
Yes.
money, so that what we can do is that we provide them the basic need for those people who lost their houses due to the flooding situation.
Yes.
He's an actress in your country, right? Pak, that's right. He is an actress.
Yes, he's an
Actress.
actress.
Yes, I'm actress.
Yes, she's an
Yeah.
actress. And as an actress and a Miss Earthqueen, how did she address the environmental issue in your country? I mean, how did she help or to come up or to give a solution on that particular problem in your country? Are she talking to the government? Are she asking the people to clean or stop cutting trees so that we have a lot of trees that can help to avoid floodings in your country, something like that? What can you translate to Cindy? My question, Pak, go ahead.
តារាអញ្ចឹងមានធ្វើអីតើតងជាមួយកាត់នេះនឹងអាចមាននិយាយជាមួយ government ជាមួយរដ្ឋាភិបាលយើងឬក៏ជាមួយ team យើងនេះអត់ដើម្បីជួយពួកគាត់អញ្ចឹង
ជួយពួកដែលរងគ្រោះហ្នឹង
យើងគាត់ថា
និយាយទៅបើសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំខ្ញុំនឹងបើសិនជាខ្ញុំមានឱកាសជួបជាមួយនឹងរដ្ឋាភិបាលឬមួយក៏អាចជួបជុំគ្នាជាមួយនឹងក្រុមការងារម្ដងទៀតនេះខ្ញុំនឹងពិភាក្សាក៏ដូចជាបើនិយាយជាមួយរដ្ឋាភិបាលវិញគឺខ្ញុំអាចសុំជំនួយពីគាត់ហើយនិយាយតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងផលលំបាករបស់ប្រជាជនហ្នឹងជាពិសេសខែហ្នឹងដូចគាត់និយាយចឹងគឺខែភ្លៀងអញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំត្រូវតែជួយនិយាយក៏ដូចជាសុំជំនួយពីរដ្ឋាភិបាលដើម្បីឲ្យគាត់ចុះទៅផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងបើសិនជាអាចចុះទៅផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងទៅដល់កន្លែងដែលលិចទឹកឬមួយក៏គាត់បាត់បង់ទីជម្រកអីចឹងទៅអញ្ចឹងយើងមិនមែនជួយអីច្រើនទេប៉ុន្តែអាចជួយជាថវិកាតិចតួចសង់លំនៅស្ថានបែបជាជុំគ្នាជាមួយនឹងពួកគាត់ដែលគាត់បាត់បង់ទីជម្រកដូចគ្នាអញ្ចឹងនាងខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមហើយនឹងជឿជាក់ថានាងខ្ញុំនឹងប្រើសំឡេងរបស់ខ្ញុំដែលជា មានកញ្ញាអាយភពផែនដីឆ្នាំ2021ដែលប្រចាំប្រទេសកម្ពុជានឹងតំណាងឲ្យប្រទេសកម្ពុជានឹងគឺនាងខ្ញុំនឹងប្រើសម្លេងរបស់ខ្ញុំទៅផ្សព្វផ្សាយក៏ដូចជាសំណូមពរទៅដល់អ្នកដែលថ្នាក់ដឹកនាំចាដើម្បីជួយនៅដោះស្រាយនៅបញ្ហានេះទាំងអស់គ្នាចាអរគុណ
It's such a long
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank
Can
you.
you translate it to us?
Okay. So for now, she hasn't had a chance to face up with the government or her team just yet. But everything is already in plan because the flooding situation just started like a few days ago, and it will took longer than that. Like normally the water will stay like at least a month or something. So right now everything is in plan. So she has already talked to her teams. So as an actress in Cambodia, she also have teams that normally that they do some charity actions and do some donations. So they're in the process of making the plan right now of where they want to go and what they want to do. And the plan is that that it's the same. We will provide them the basic need. We will help them evacuate. And she might need to join hands and go to the place by herself with the team.
Wow.
And yes. And talking about the actions that she takes with the government. Actually, she might not be able to reach out to the upper level of the government, honestly, but at least she can talk to some like district officers.
Yes.
That normally involve directly with the people in the community that have been affected by the flooding situation. Yes. So that's also the way to reach out to those people in need, and like she provide the way and the monies and the clothes and the like household material. Yes, for all of them. So that like in both ways we need like she need to work with both part of like with two stakeholders or something like that.
Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Miss Dam, no, and you are very kind-hearted person. No, you help those people who are flooded, and I hope you are still there. No, every time they need. But they actually, no, people. For those who are watching us from Cambodia, no, I have a request from you. No, it's not just anyway, and it's not that always we will ask help, no, for people. You must do our best also to protect our environment, to avoid floodings, no, by planting more trees and also making sure it will not be cut and protect them, no, against those illegal loggers, no. That's what my request for you, for the people of Cambodia, so that the flooding will be ended, no, in your country. Anyway, let's go to other country like India. Rashmi, no, can we ask what are the environmental issue that you have in India, and what are your solution on that? Thank you very much, Cindy. Okay, go ahead, Rashmi.
Yes.
With regards to the issues that we are facing, just to give you a quick overview, we occupy at least 6.8% of the carbon footprint when we calculate it throughout the world. And if we check it by per capita, we are still 60% lower than most countries. However, our government has definitely taken steps to curb this as well. We have recently banned the use of single-use plastic and the manufacture of single-use plastic by July 2022. There's been smog detector.
Go ahead. I still listening. You cut your voice. Yes, you cut your voice. I think. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. We do have smog towers as well that's installed, which purifies the air for about 1 kilometer radius. We have campaigns like Gadi Off campaign, which basically means when you stop at a red light, you switch off your vehicle to reduce the air pollution as well. So all of these steps have been taken by the government to reduce our carbon footprint. Having said that, it is very important that we as individuals do something that is just as much as turning the light off when we go out, because wastage occurs like that, and those contribute to 30% of what we see, and that 30% is a huge impact when we see it as a country. So I think those small things as well definitely make a huge difference.
Wow, but I hope no. Your people. I do know. I have a lot of friends from not only India but also the Philippines who came from India. They are very responsible people, and they're very how do I can say that a businessman, something like that. No, they are more into business. No, they are. I can say most of Indian are busy people. No? Because I saw them being on street for the whole day selling something like that, and I like their being a workaholic person. I think just like you, no, you're a very workaholic women
I
as
am.
well, no? And being a busy is not an excuse not to follow things, especially when the rules of law imposing in your country, including the protecting our environment as well. No, so you cannot say, "I'm sorry, I'm so busy, I didn't know the law." Let
Yes.
always remember, um, 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 ignorance in the of the law excuses no one. No, is that the exact term? No, when in terms of law, no, something like that. No, and I hope people in India. I know you're a very workaholic person, but you must know everything is especially when in terms of law in your country, and especially simple traffic rules or simple things that you should follow so that we can avoid traffic in your country as well. I heard traffic is also one of your problem, no? In your country. Is that right, Rashmi?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Traffic has been one of the main problems in India. Um, uh, Even though it was because of the pandemic and COVID, why we stopped moving around for, for smaller things that did not really need that attention. That has reduced our air pollution, even in our capital city, if you have a look, by as much as 70%. So
Yes.
I think when people saw that change so fast is when they realized as well, okay, the little difference that we make at home does contribute to a larger good. So you can
Yes.
see a lot of people in India carrying hand woven bag or a cloth bags instead of plastic. Even the department store don't really give out plastics anymore. So all of that is the small changes that I was talking about in everyday lives that actually is making a huge difference as we see it from a country's perspective.
Thank you very much for that, Rashmi. Anyway, let's go to Zambia so that we can know what's happening in Zambia when in terms of environmental issue in their country. Zambia, can you tell us more? What are the environmental issue that Zambia is facing right now? And on your opinion, what do you think is the best solution to come up with it?
Thank you so much for having me again. When I talk about Zambia and some of the environmental problems that we're facing, I would say that when it comes to waste disposal, is one of the major environmental problems that we need. We need to make sure that we sensitize people and educate them on the best way on how we can dispose of our waste. One of the projects that I'm doing as Miss Earth is to sensitize people, educating them on how best we can dispose of our waste. We need to understand that not everything can be thrown away. We need to bring out the five elements of the earth, which is recycling, which is reusing the product that we are using. So when I talk about the environmental problems that we're facing in my country, the major one will be the waste disposal. So as Miss Earth Zambia, I'll make sure that I work towards that in order to have a clean environment and to have people who have knowledge on how we can recycle and we reuse these things. And then the other one that I can talk about mainly is when it comes to taking care of our environment in terms of planting new trees, because I understand that trees are very important. And then we have the Chacobana business, which is one of the highest businesses in my country. But at the end of the day, we're not realizing that we're destroying the environment by not replanting new plants. Earlier, as I was doing my Miss Earth project, we had to visit one school, Lusakasa Primary School, where we had to plant a tree which was a mango tree. This tree will provide a lot of things to the environment. It will provide fruits to say, which are mango fruits. It will also provide shade, and we understand that when we have plants around, it will be very important in terms of oxygen exchange. So in my country, we are also looking at reducing of plastic usage. This is one campaign that is really taking place. We want to have a plastic-free country where we do away with plastic, because we understand that for a plastic to degrade, it takes a lot of years. And then before that plastic can degrade, it means it will be releasing a lot of different chemicals which will be affecting our environment and our climate change. So when we talk about all these environmental problems that we're having in my country, Zambia, I can assure you to say we've put in place major projects that are going to help us to make our environment better for our country and for other people who would want or love to visit my country, Zambia. So I've talked about waste management. So there's a campaign called Waste Stops With Me, where we'll make sure that we dispose of the waste in the right manner, in the right order, and make sure we recycle and we reuse all these products. And then I've also talked about the planting of trees campaign, where we'll get to plant more trees in my country, in different parts of Zambia, so that we can have a better environment for our future and for ourselves. I've also talked about a free plastic country, because it's very important to have a free plastic country so that we look at the effects of climate change. We know when we have climate change in the country, in the world, we're talking about floods, we're talking about droughts, we're talking about tsunamis, we're talking about a lot of things that can be very hazard to our lives and to the people around us. So I believe when we put in place all these projects and all these campaigns, we're going to make Zambia a better place for you when you visit my country, and for all my beauty queens here. Yes.
Thank you very much for that. No, and we have least time, so that I'll give you, I think, 30 seconds to thank people. No, I know. I think less than 15 seconds. Can you do that for me? Let's start with you. 15 seconds. Can you thank people who help you in this pageant, or you want to people you want to thank? In 15 seconds. Go ahead, Zambia.
I would really love to thank my family for their endless support, for pushing me each and every step of the way. I would really want to thank my friends for always encouraging me to be better. And I would love to thank Miss Earth Zambia for giving me this opportunity to become Miss Earth Zambia. And I would also love to thank myself for being determined, focused, and hardworking when it comes to being Miss Earth and being in the police Zambia service. When I talk about the police Zambia service, these are the people who are pushing me, who are encouraging me to be better, because they understand that we need a very good environment for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. How about you, Rashmi? You want some people to thank for? Go ahead. I'll give you 15 seconds. Go ahead.
So a lot of you may not know, I was actually hospitalized and I only am sitting like this today because of the doctors who helped treat me. So I first want to thank all of the doctors, including my mother, who helped me recover this quickly. And I also want to thank all my family and friends and all the pageant fans across the world who's shown such love and support. It is truly your love, support, and prayers that has got me sitting here today. And last but not least, I definitely do want to thank all my Earth sisters, everybody who's been texting me to get well soon, and everybody showing such love and encouraging words. So I really want to thank all of them as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. How about you, Dam? Go ahead. I think 15 seconds. Go ahead.
Thank you
we're
so
being
much.
tagged down already. Go ahead.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to my family, especially for mom and dad, for giving me opportunity to show my ability, talent, and especially my knowledge on the international stage. Like this time, I meet all of you in Philippine interview. It's my pleasure. And then I would like to say thank you and for my boss, my Miss Earth Cambodia. Yes, that they believe in me for give me that chance, give me a beautiful gown, just beautiful gowns of Miss Earth 2021. Yes, the last, and I would like to say thank you for Mr. Mike from Philippines. Good luck and take care, stay safe together, especially for my Earth family. Love you so much.
Thank you very much also, Dam. And also I want to thank Pak,
the last one. I want to say thank you to my best friend.
Thank you, Pak, for translating the Anyway,
for me.
thank you very much to all of you. We're already over time, and we would like to thank everyone. Miss Dam from Cambodia, Miss Rashmi from India, and Miss oh my gosh, I forgot her name. It is very hard to Miss Zambia. It's very hard to mention her name, but anyway, thank you very much to all of you, and to all who are watching right now, stay tuned. We have another program here, interesting program here in the Philippines, trending news, with Banat B. Stay tuned, and thank you very much, everyone. See you tomorrow at 1 to 2 p.m. Same time here at Radio Bandido TV. Maraming salamat. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Mabuhay!
The views and comments of the hosts and guests are